I score safe with mommy a 79. Gosh, it's when it first came around, I wanted to score this really, really high, but I unfortunately one of the things that we look for as judges is there's the reality within the fantasy of an image, and I feel like there were so many really good things done here, but it fell just short. Okay, so where the good things are. Oh man, this is absolutely beautiful. The way she was brought into this area here, these two guys to get this one here. Her shadow is very believable. The shadow falling on her dress, the shadow under her seat makes her feel like she's in there. The way the leaves were allowed to cross over top of the sari there, just absolutely beautifully done. Where some of the things start to fall apart, and let's go take a look a little bit closer. Of course, we don't zoom in while we're judging. And actually, now that I look a little closer on the shadow, this may be a little bit heavy duty, but the shadow edge transition is good, so it's very believable. Where we run into a little bit of unbelievableness is one, not sure what happened with the extraction here. Most of the extractions that were done for this were absolutely beautiful, but there's this heavy black marker type outline around here that doesn't fit. Then once you look at the overall scene, you have to pick a lighting direction, and there's a whole bunch of different lighting directions. This back here is nice. I feel that the maker maybe made this area in here too dark, kind of really pulling away. This area is a little too dark. This area is getting blocked up and causing a bit of a problem. I can see that the maker brought down, but it gives this area here and this area here, the way it was brought down gives kind of an underexposed feeling to it rather than light coming through there. That's been like this area down here looks beautiful. This up here looks a little underexposed because of the thing. So there might have been some ways to do that. The extraction of the tiger is absolutely beautiful, and the leaves in front of his face, very believable, except for the overall lighting. So we have no one lighting pattern on the scene. So we have light coming from up over here for her. We have light coming from the side for her. We have light somehow pocketing on the snake, and the snake is not believable because the shadows have not anchored it down, and the lighting doesn't fit the scene that it's in. There's just this super bright light on the snake. Same thing happens with our little monkey friend in here. Very cool idea, and enjoy what's going on there. But unfortunately, if you look at the way the light falls on here, that's the way it should fall on our monkey. Last but not, well, a couple things. One more thing is that from a perspective standpoint, this does not feel right. This feels way too large for the scene. So I think if she and the little girl were brought down a little bit more perspective-wise, they would be in the scene just a little bit more. If she was that tall and the light's coming from over here, which we're getting from the background, there would have been a shadow over here. So again, looking for that reality within the fantasy. As far as presentation goes, I think overall it was quite nice. One thing you might look at is just to, again, I'm going to Command or Control J, bring that up on its own layer. Bring it up here a little bit higher. I would look at separating the image from my background there. Let's just paint that with black just real quick. 100%. Oops, not there. So if you want to run a straight line, so I have black at 100%. I touch the button there, hold down the shift key, and come over this way, and I can make it go straight across. But this will give you the idea. And actually, that kind of looks cool as a little reflection down there. That's a possibility. Sometimes you find things by playing, but I would look at the idea of giving this a little bit of its own space up here, a little bit away from the reference images. The reference images were presented nicely. The judges are going to know where you're coming from. Overall, I think this is really, really close. Just get those lighting patterns on all the subjects to meet with the scene. So this is your overall lighting section here. You have to decide, okay, is the light coming in from here? Where is it falling? And then go ahead and make it work the same way on the rest of your subjects. And I think this thing will go right through the roof. Congratulations to the maker. Safe with Mami at a 79 right now, and possibly really high in the future. Good luck. Bye-bye.